If you are a Black nonprofit or if you live in a Black community, you want to listen to this. Only 17, I'm sorry, only 12% of Black nonprofits, let me make sure it's clear, only 12% of Black led nonprofits operating with a full time staff. On the other hand, over 58% of white nonprofits are operating with a full time staff. About 78% of Black nonprofits operate a budget of less than $500,000. Added to this, nearly one third of Black nonprofits are operate on a budget of $30,000. Largely, these nonprofits that operate under $1,000 are made up largely of volunteers. 43% of these nonprofits operate with operate without any paid full-time employees. And 46% have no paid or part-time employees. Another unique problem with Black nonprofits is that when it comes to fundraising challenges, 86% of Black nonprofits always or often having trouble trying to access a large, diverse number of funding sources. 72% are always or often challenged to identify or cultivate new funders. If you're not able to cultivate new funders or identify new funders, you're dead on the right. Nearly 53% of organizations indicated they will have to shut down if they lost one or two funders. The source of this information is as follows. Again, 59% of white organizations operate with full-time staff, and only 17% of Black nonprofits operate with full-time employees. The Black nonprofits, 73% represent Black females. At the same time, The nonprofit groups that receive the least money are Black female-headed nonprofits. When we look at the age range of those individuals that are engaged in starting nonprofit to change the narrative, we see that the high number is from 45 to 54, and then from 55 to 64, then from 65 plus, and then from 25 to 34. That being said, let's look at the presentation that we recorded. And let's meet our latest nonprofit, of course, a Black man, a Black female head of nonprofits. Let me share some information about us. To date, we've provided assistance, technical assistance, to over 3,600 nonprofits. And we provided this assistance to other nonprofits, government agencies, faith-based groups, businesses, educational entities at all levels, and individuals. We have assisted now 430, but over 700 nonprofits in preparing their paperwork to be certified with IRS to operate as a nonprofit. And we did this in over 15 states. 10 of those states are listed. In terms of our reach when it comes to our training, we have reached individuals in the following states, from Alabama to Los Angeles and beyond. And we did this by giving virtual classes on different areas that we provided. In addition to that, we have used artificial intelligence and ChatGPT in order to market what we do. We have also been able to attract international attention of folks to take part in our classes, as you see below. We provided over 3,800 organizations with technical assistance and training. Most of the nonprofits took part in our how to fund a nonprofit, how to grow and operate a nonprofit, and how to start a nonprofit. We have a list of over 15. All of the areas that we've done our work in on this map is listed as SNCD. Everywhere where you see those initials, those initials, CNCD. CNCD represent the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development. All of these areas where you see those initials represent the states that we provided training by way of using artificial intelligence and chat GPT. It's where we provided technical support in their state to a nonprofit and one of our many both paid and free training classes. Different types of workshop that we do, from business plan to strategic plan to those other plans that build infrastructure, including CEO training. Let's meet our most recent nonprofit. Give us a second while we upload the video. Bear with us. The video should be playing shortly. We work with ordinary people that's doing. Before we get started, I want to thank the sister who took part in this interview. She's coming out of Tampa, Florida. When we started this interview, she didn't know we was going to do an interview. But she decided to do the interview anyway. What she represents is Black beauty. That even without makeup or hairdo or anything of that nature, her true beauty came out during the interview. And that's the true beauty of Black females throughout the United States, throughout the world. So I want to thank the sister for being real and upfront to tell our story about her nonprofit, even though we caught her without her hair done, without makeup. But even though that was the case, her beauty continued to shine. So thank you, sister, for taking part of this, and your true beauty comes through. And the funders are going to love it. Now we in Tampa. This is going to be one of the most recent nonprofits to get started. And as you see, I always tell nonprofits when I start to talk, I don't let them know ahead of time. Because what happened is, if I told them ahead of time, they will be scripted and you can tell. So she's going to tell her story from her health perspective. So here's what I want you to do. Tell us your name. Tell us the name of your nonprofit. Tell us the purpose of your nonprofit. Tell us the location of the nonprofit. And tell us why you started the nonprofit.
Okay. Well, hi, my name is LaShanta Thomas. The name of the nonprofit is Surreal Sprout Foundation. I'm from Tampa, Florida. Um, the main reason for me starting this nonprofit, I do run group homes. So I just wanted to, start a nonprofit to start with gardens and to show my clients how to be self-sufficient and grow things within the community. So I really want to start like a community garden, and I also want to teach the youth also. So I want to kind of incorporate both things together, you know, and that's what makes me want to start the nonprofit.
So why? You're an entrepreneur. You bringing in that money. You bringing in the bag. Why? What is leading you to start the nonprofit? Did something happen in your life? Was it an observation of what's not going on in your community? But what was the real reason why you started this nonprofit?
Well, I really want to start a nonprofit because I do want to help young males also. So I really want to generate towards young males and helping them in the community. But I don't mind like helping all youth, but I want to help the youth and the disabled. So that's the reason why I want to start the nonprofit, is to just get in my community and to show people that there is things that you can do besides negative things to generate and make money also. So just showing them how to, sprout, how to grow.
Excellent. Now, some facts. 67% of nonprofits are headed by Black females. That is, when you look at the Black population, 67% are headed by Black females. However, Black females, in terms of funding, get less than Black males, white females, and white males. The reason why we started, in part, this nonprofit was to change that narrative, was to provide the skill sets necessary for nonprofits like you, female head of nonprofits, can have the skill sets necessary to compete. Here's what we know. Violence in Tampa is gone off the chain. A couple of days ago, we had a 14-year-old killed. Before that, in what's known as Evo City, we had multiple people killed and multiple people shot. So when I tell you your nonprofit is on time, right now, that's needed, especially for youth, especially for males.
Right.
So you say you got a group home. Share
Yeah.
that with us. How you multitask both the for-profit and the non-profit world. So tell us about your for-profit. We want to kick some business your way.
Okay. Well, actually, I have a group home and a support living home. So I have a group home with APD, adult persons with disabilities. So in my group home, I have 3 males. In my support living home, I have 2 other males, and they live with me full time.
Okay.
So basically, hold on one second. Turn back on the light. Sorry.
Now
Sorry.
you didn't pay your electric bill. That's what it is. Continue.
But yes, but no, the nonprofit. I mean, the group home really is like beneficial. It is money in doing a group home, but it also is time consuming. So
Yeah, I
basically,
can imagine.
yeah, they do get a lot of my time and attention. But
Well, we definitely want to work with you not only on your nonprofit side, but we also want to work with you on your for-profit side of group home.
right,
So
right,
you can franchise that and have multi-group homes throughout the city, and you working less because now you got staff that's bringing in the bag. So we definitely want to work with you with your for-profit as well as your nonprofit. But because the purpose of this conversation is about your nonprofit, tell us about how can someone, if they're listening to you, did you tell folks where you're from?
yes, I did say I was from Tampa, Florida.
Now, is your nonprofit dealing only with Tampa, or is it with Hillsborough County, or what's the target area that you're gonna be looking at?
Mainly Tampa, Hillsborough County. Yes.
That's big enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Tampa in itself is big enough. We oftentimes have people that want to do the whole state.
Oh
And I
wow.
said, you be lucky if you make it through the city. If you be
Right.
lucky if you make it through the community, right? You
That's
need to be
true.
realistic about what one person can do. So if someone wanted to donate to your nonprofit, what would be the email that they can email you at?
It's pretty long. Let me get it. Sorry guys. I'm
Put
caught
it in
off
the chat
guard.
room.
Huh? Put it in
Put
the
it in
chat
the
room.
chat room. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Michael caught me off guard now. He ain't even let me know what was going on.
But this is what it's all about. People know it's real. See, it's real. And when you go to funders, they want to know it's real. You didn't rehearse this.
No.
Everything is real. But you on
Look,
time, my sister. You good to go?
you ain't even let me do my hair.
Hey, but guess this was an extraordinary opportunity to meet what I consider to be ordinary peoples that is doing extraordinary things. If you're a nonprofit and you fall into this category of making less than 30,000 a year, and you tried everything you could do to try to bring your nonprofit to where it needs to be, but it's not working. And you find yourself having to put out money out of your pocket. We want to work with you to change that narrative. We want to work also with those groups that are largely made up of volunteers to run the day-to-day operation. We offer a fraction of the cost to provide you with the skill sets necessary to take your nonprofit to the next level. We work with nonprofits from around the nation and the world and providing all types of professional training. If you are a nonprofit or you know of someone that wants to start a nonprofit, please have them contact us. We're changing the narrative one state at a time. We focus specifically on Black head nonprofits. Let me say this number again. 73% of nonprofits and 73% of Black nonprofits are headed by female leaders, yet they receive the least amount of funding. I want you to think about that for a second. The least amount of funding. We want to change that narrative, especially when it comes to Black female led nonprofits. Keep in, get in contact with us at our email that's on the screen or follow us on our social media or hit us up on our webpage. We want to connect with you. We believe the solution to the problem that's facing our society might not necessarily be coming from your well-established organization it might be coming from that small grassroots group that has a solution, but not the infrastructure infrastructure to bring about the solution. That's where we come in and working with your type of nonprofit and providing the infrastructure for you to be the best that you can be. Please, I implore you to contact us. We want to change the narrative when it comes to Black nonprofits. Let me leave off by saying this. 12% of nonprofits, Black nonprofits have full-time employees. Only 12%, while over 58% of white nonprofits. While 58% of white nonprofits have full-time employees. We plan to change that narrative. We specialize in working with Black-headed nonprofits.